everybody. Please forgive me for doing the video in my garage. I hope it's not going to echo too much, but there are a lot of people in my house and they are super loud and they will not be quiet for me to do this video. So I just said I would just come outside. I knew it was going to be quick. So if you hear any weird noises, it's water heaters and different things going on out here. So please forgive me for filming out here. But, you know, a girl has to do what a girl has to do. So my heat press is behind me. So this is the perfect spot. All I got to do is run in to get my print from my printer. So let me share my screen. I am going to come over to screen share. And we are going to go to Canva. Okay, so a lot of people asked for the template. I didn't know that as many people were going to ask for the template that did, but I do have a template available and it's only $1. You heard that right, $1. So it's $1. You get the same exact design that I designed, and I gave you 10 free ones. So they're all designer inspired. I give you 10 free ones just so you can make them for the adults, you know? And so you're only paying for this one right here. That's it, $1. I'm going to leave the link to my website and my Etsy so you can you know, so you can find these templates. I had a lot of people buy them, are happy with them already. And you have different sizes. You're going to have 13 by 19, you're going to have 11 by 17, and you're going to have 8.5 by 11. So you have all the sizes of all these designs. So you are, of course, Christmas is going to be over by the time you do this. Maybe somebody may want to make this for Christmas. Somebody may want to do it for Christmas. Let me turn this on off. Maybe somebody has time and has all of these materials in their house already. But if you don't, Valentine's, go ahead and practice, go ahead and get started. But this is what you're going to do. You are going to open your Canva link that you purchased from my website, or you can make your own design, And so this is just easy because it's already there, and I'm just going to show you what you need. And for $1, why not? So it's totally worth it. So I'm just going to backspace this right here. You can get rid of it quickly in your Canva and you can add what you want. But since I did this one right here, since I did this one for Christmas, I'm going to do the pink one. And I think I want my print to be a little bit, a little bit bigger. I don't want that line directly in the center though. Maybe right here. So you can adjust it or you can leave it just like it was. And I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to come to elements. I'm going to type in Happy Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to go to graphics over here. And then I'm just going to pick something cute. Something cute like this right here. I really like this one. I'm a plain person. Like, I don't like to go overboard, but you can totally do this and put their name on it. But I really like this one, but I probably would change it to white. And then put a See, some of these, they let you edit and some of them they don't, but I actually exported mine into Photoshop, and then I used the same design that was in here, but I just put a drop shadow on it in Photoshop. So some of them, they'll let you do that too, and some of them they won't. So it's just totally, you know, depends on what you choose. You can put XOXO up here. You don't have to put Happy Valentine's Day. Maybe making it for a birthday or something. That's cute. You could put some lips up here or something. You could put anything you want. So I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. I do like that one that says Happy Valentine's Day. With the hearts. And then it always takes me the longest to pick things out. But it's so many, like, you can put some of these on here and put them, you know, just arrange them behind this, move this to the front. And put the hearts behind it hanging. I mean, it's so much that you can do. This one right here, I like this one with the hearts right here. You could do the same thing. Layer, bring to front. Put those hearts at the top. Like, you could totally do whatever you want to do. So, like I said, I'm going to keep it simple and I'm going to keep it cute. So this is what I'm going to do. Just for right now, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to put this here because I'm going over to my Photoshop. If I were you, I would download these as a PNG with no background, but you know, I'm skilled in Photoshop, so I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to export. I only want 2 pages, and I want pages 3. I'm going to uncheck all pages, and I'm going to do 3 and 4. And this is how I print all the time. I'm going to press done, and I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to drop this down to a PDF print because that's what I want, a PDF print. So let's download that. And I'm going to come over here to my Photoshop, which I already have open because it's always open. I use Photoshop every single day of my life and have been for the last 20-some years. Well, hold on. 14, 11, 10, 15 years. Hold on. No, 8. Yeah, about 15, 16 or 17 years. Anyway, let's go over here to my downloads. I'm going to open up those 2 things that I exported, and you can totally just like print yours however you print from Canva. So I'm going to open these 2 designs right here, which are 13 by 19. I really don't want mine to be 13 by 19. I'm going to shrink it down a little tiny bit, but I'm going to open both of them like I commanded it to do. I'm sorry, I'm just making, it's cold out here, so I keep moving my feet. I know I keep making a lot of noise. That's my shoes on the concrete. I want to open number 1 and number 2. So like I said, it's going to open up a 13 by 19. Open, 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 open. Okay. And so I'm going to shrink this down a little tiny bit because I don't want to do it so big. I want it to be like a, yeah, about a 12 by 17-ish. And I'm going to put this in the middle. Just like so. I might even shrink it down a tad bit more. And that's just what size I choose to do because of my pan size. So this is just going to be in the middle right here. And then I'm going to come back over here to this print, and I'm just going to remove the white out of it. So I am going to select color range, white, okay, edit, good. So I removed all of the white out, and I'm simply going to drag this over and put it back on here. I'm going to double click this layer. I want it to stand out more from the background. So I'm going to double click it. And I'm going to put a drop shadow on it. No, let's try outer glow first and see which one I like best. Let's do an outer glow. See, I like that one. We can do it this color pink that's in here, and that makes it stick out just fine, just like that. Like I say, well, like I said, I'm really creating this for nobody. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Come on. Right here. So I'm going to print. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. We're just going to do this quickly. I'm going to center this. And then I'm going to print this. You could totally put whatever name or anything you want at the top. So I'm going to file. I'm going to print from right here. Since I'm outside, I guess, I don't know. Everything's always going slow for me. I have a gaming computer, so print settings. I'm well aware that this says 13 by 13, so ignore that. We're doing 13 by 19. That's a setting I had. I typed the wrong number and I never fixed it, but this is, I'm printed on the 13 by 19 sheet, and I'm going to print it. So I'm going to go get my print from my printer. I'm going to come back. We're going to press this. We're going to put this thing together, and we're going to be done just as fast as we started. Oh, one other thing before I take this off. I'm going to show you this is the lid. Everybody that's making these are using these plastic lids off of these cake pans, and this is the one that I use. So I'm going to leave a link for everything in the description of this video, but this is the set that I have right here. It's the 8x8 pan, and it has 3 lids and 3 of these, which I'm not going to use. So my printer's telling me that there's no paper in there. So let me go print this, and then I'll be back. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Kelly Nicole, and today I am back with a quick and fun tutorial. I think I always say that, but I guess I can say that everything that I do, I think it's fun. Anywho, I had a TikTok video to go viral recently, and this is the video. I thought that in the video I was explaining enough of what I was doing, but I wasn't, because everybody keeps asking me for a tutorial, and I thought that I was doing a tutorial on TikTok. I just didn't give every single detail. This is really quick. This is really easy, and then I know y'all are gonna love this. So who have seen these viral jumbo Christmas cards where you put some goodies in it? People have made a lot of creative ones, especially for children, but my children, even though I make stuff for children all the time, but my children are adults. And so I wanted to make something for them that they would enjoy more. And so I was going to make some like this. So once I made it, posted it on TikTok, everybody has been going crazy. So we are going to make one of these together. You might not get it done in time for Christmas, but guess what? Valentine's is right around the corner. So you definitely going to want to make these for your adult friends. I mean, hey, some adults like candy. I like candy, but you can make these. They're fun, and they're super creative, and they're super easy. So let's get started. The one thing about my card that was different from a lot of others, are a lot of other people are printing their card with a sticker, which is super, super easy. But if you have access to a printer, sublimation printer that prints this size, then you can very well save yourself some money from a sticker print, and you can sublimate this. I'm going to sublimate this. And if you followed me for a long time ago, well, last year, springtime-ish, I went viral with sublimating a vending machine, one of those kids vending machines, and I sublimated it with this same glitter. I say cardstock all the time, but it's really like a poster board. It's a whole poster board, and it came from Joann's. And when I tell you I made this stuff go out of stock in Joann's at the warehouse, and so I even called them and everything. They was like, oh, we just got orders and orders and orders for this stuff. But yeah, so when I see it, I just buy everything they have in the store, because y'all like to go and buy stuff, and then I be needing it. That's what I'm trying to say. So every time I told y'all about this, about my X-Acto knife, as soon as I told y'all about this X-Acto knife, guess what? I couldn't find the X-Acto knife anymore. I cannot find this. cannot freaking find this X-Acto knife. So if y'all find it, let me know, because I want me another one, because I only got this one right here. So sometimes I don't be want to tell y'all little secrets. No, I'm just playing. You know, I'll share anything with y'all. But this is it. We Are Memory Keepers. It came from Joanne. I will leave the link to this as well. This stuff works wonders when sublimating. And so this is what I'm using. This is how big it comes. It is like it's the size of a poster board. But I have one already cut. I have like 20 of those because like I said, when I go in Joann's, I buy all of them. They're not cheap. They're probably like $5 each, but I just buy them all because I use them all the time. So I cut one in half, and this is what I'm going to use for my print right here. I'm going to sublimate on this right here. So I'm going to put 2 pieces of tape on this. I'm going to sublimate this just like I'm sublimating shirt on 400 for 1 minute. 400, 1 minute. I know some people said that their items burned, but 400, 1 minute. Okay, perfect. That's perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so this is still hot and warm, and I'm just going to show you how good it looks as soon as you pull it off. As soon as you pull it off, it's going to look good, and it's sparkly. You can't tell that much, but it is sparkly, and it looks great. I usually, you don't have to, but I usually cut this down a little bit. I don't go too close, but I'll cut off a little bit off the sides. I'm just going to cut off a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. I like to use spray glue to put this on my foam board. I have a black foam board. You can use any kind of foam. It doesn't matter. This black foam board came from Hobby Lobby, but it does not matter what foam you use. It does not matter how you attach it. You attach it how you want to attach it. So I would prefer to use spray glue, but guess what? I don't know what my spray glue is. I'm looking around because I usually do it out here. It's somewhere in here. I have some spray, quick tack, water resistant, permanent, or temporary bond. Extremely flammable. It's for foam, rubber, plastic, wood, cloth, and metal. But guess what? I've never used this for this quick tack, water resistant, permanent, or temporary. This is what I use to press my stoves and stuff. I've never used it for this. I was going to use this rubber cement, which I use a lot for foam, but I'm just going to go and, go out on a limb, and I'm going to use this stuff. But I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to go spray it close to the edge of the garage because I don't want to smell it. It's kind of strong and kind of messy. So I'm going to get a piece of foam or something. I'm going to get a piece of paper. And then I'm going to come over here and spray it, and then I'm coming back. I was totally not prepared for this. I always tell y'all that I'm not prepared all the time. Y'all think I be playing, but I really don't. Because I was about to glue this down with my rubber cement. But this could be faster. I sprayed the back of it, and I'm just gonna press it to the foam. And now we're gonna cut this out. So I have my ruler. Y'all seen me do this plenty of times. And I have my X-Acto knife. You're gonna be careful. You need you a metal ruler with cork. I did not change my blade, so I gotta be extra careful. I don't feel like walking back in the house. I'm just gonna go slow as possible. You need a sharp blade when doing this. I usually change my blade out every project. And I didn't this time, so I'm going super slow. And I'm just gonna go around and cut off these 4 sides. Go slow. I usually cut 2 or 3 times. It's usually twice if my knife is fresh. My blade is fresh. But you can feel when it just detach all the way. I think this is a great way. You can put photos on it. You know, you can design it however you want, but I just thought this was cute. I like the designer inspired items. That's why I gave y'all all of those ones for free in the template. And you can totally design your own design, but it's so easy to just open up that Canva link, search for some words, write you some words on there, and then you're good to go. So I know this is gonna be upside down, but this is how I have to work so I can see it. So this is the lid off of the cake pans, what I was showing you earlier. This is the lid. And so this is what we're going to use. So many people use different things. You might have a method that you like, another method, but I'm gonna show you how I did it. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I am the queen of neat freak. I like all of my work to be very, very neat. Very neat, very precise. I do stuff precisely, you know, so all of my items can be neat. And so this is what I did. I bought like these miniature bottles of alcohol because I told you my children are grown. I bought some Bath and Body Works, you know, for my friends or adults as well. And I wanted to put a little bit of candy in there, so I took some of these little candies and then I just wanted to put them in here. So I wanted to visualize where this was gonna lay. And so what I did was I played with my alcohol. I laid it down how, you know, I just laid it down in a position where I thought it was gonna fit. And then that's how I, you know, I had to visualize how this is, because if this was like laying down this and like this, it would drive me insane. So I wanted everything to be neat because that's me. And so I did put everything in here. I visualized how I wanted to put it in here. I visualized how I wanted to put everything. And once I got everything how I wanted, I have 3 gift cards. I didn't want everything to slide around. I wanted everything to just sit there. And plus everybody, you know, I didn't use this to hold the items in because it's gonna fall off. So I just used this to visualize where I wanted everything. Once I got everything where I wanted it, okay, that's perfect. So this goes, my first bottle lines up to like that second black line. And okay, that's perfect. So what I did, I bought some tape. You ever heard of nano tape? Y'all see me use this all the time. This is Duck brand nano tape. I ain't gonna lie. This stuff is so strong, it's crazy. It is crazy. And so they also have a Gorilla Glue one. Let me see. But I'm almost out of that one. They sell this at Walmart as well. I used to buy my nano tape strictly off of Amazon, but they start selling it everywhere. So this is what I use to hold my items down. So what you're gonna do is I take a piece of this and I pretty much just lay it here. I just lay it, and it's sticky on one side and it has like a clear film on the other side. And it's hard as heck to get this little clear film off. Like I struggle. So I just try to pull it all off at one time. Like that stuff is strong, strong. So I peel the little film off. And then I still have this here. And so I kind of use my knife sometimes to cut it down to smaller pieces, because this is just the easiest way I found that it works. Okay, so I cut it with my knife. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put some pieces on the back of my bottles. I'm gonna put a piece here and a piece down here at the bottom. So I have 2 pieces here. I'm gonna put a piece at the top of my bottle, and I'm gonna put a piece at the bottom of my bottle, because I wanna make sure that it sticks and stays down. I'm gonna put tape on every single thing. Everything on here, I'm putting a piece of tape on. to make sure that it stuck down. I'm gonna put a piece of tape on each one of the candies on the back. A little tiny piece. It doesn't need a big piece, especially for the candies. I only put a little tiny piece on everything anyway. I'm gonna put a piece on the bottom of the candy, just like that. Because I want everything to be stuck down. And I'm just laying it down for now. I'm gonna make it all neat in a minute. Okay, for my gift cards, I didn't want them to move either. And so I wanted to stack them on top of each other. I have like a just a gift card like this. And they don't copy this if you want. This is just there's nothing on this. So I have a Bath and Body Works and I have a McDonald's one. And I'm just going to just line them up like this. And then guess what? I use the same tape to hold them on top of each other. I'm gonna put the McDonald's in the middle. And then I put one tiny little another piece of tape here. See how small that is? And then I just put that there just so I can kind of stack them up. And then I put a little piece of tape on the back to hold them. Just like this. And I'm gonna put a piece of right here on here. So everything has tape on it. And I know that it's gonna go, I'm checking it one more time just to check my spot. And if I get one thing down, then I can kind of, you know, eye everything else. So I got this, I pressed it down, and let me show you. If I hold this up, it's not going anywhere. See, I'm holding it up. It's not going anywhere. So I pressed that down, got it good and stuck down. I'm gonna put this back on just so I can see. And then next, I'm gonna put this down. I'm not gonna press it down all the way. I keep using this as a reference to make sure everything is gonna fit in the right spot. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna straighten this up and I'm gonna press it down and I'm gonna press these two down. Everything is stuck. Then I want it, you know, it depends on what items you got in here. It'll, you know, it determines how your stuff is gonna lay. So I kept putting that back on just for reference. Press that down, and then I just wanted all of my little candies to fit here cute. They have the tape on the back of them. You don't have to put candy in it. You can put something else in it. You can put money in it. You can put whatever. It's totally, you can put chips in it. It doesn't matter. This is up to you. So I got everything stuck down. Everything is stuck down. Everything is stuck very well. Last thing is to stick this on right here. This is the last thing, is to put this on. And guess what? I put this on with the same tape. If you look, there's a little lip around here going around the sides. And I put nano tape on this lip. And I might have to open the new pack. The other pack is low. But I just put, I didn't even put a lot either. So I didn't even put a lot. So I'm going to get one strip. This is all I'm going to use. It's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like probably about 5 inches long. And then I am going to cut strips without cutting myself. I'm going to cut like 4 strips. I'm going to attempt to. Keep your hands back. This stuff is hard to cut and you don't want to cut yourself. All right, so I cut a strip. I'm going to remove the little plastic off of it. Once I move the plastic off the strip, I pull the little strip up. It's probably going to come up in pieces. See? And then I stuck it on this little lip that's on the outside. A lot of people use glue. You can use whatever, but this works for me, and so this is what I'm gonna use. You use what works for you. So, strip number 2. I'm gonna pull it. If it's not cut all the way, that's okay. If it comes off in little pieces, it doesn't matter, because you can still put it on in little pieces. There's one piece. press that down, and then I can put on another piece right after it. Take this piece, I'm gonna put it on this side on that little lip that's flat, the part that's flat. You could tear it off wherever you need to. I'm gonna put a piece on this corner over here. It's more lip on one side than the other, but you can still put the nano tape on here. I'm gonna put a piece around this curve. I'm gonna put a little piece, a bigger piece on this corner, because I want it to stick down in this top corner. All right, so that's enough. So I'm gonna move this back over, and then I'm gonna take this. It has like that little square part at the bottom is how you like pick it up off of the, this doesn't matter, but I just kind of put mine toward me. It's that corner, and so I'm gonna stand up so I can see what I'm doing. And once I get it on straight, I'm going to press it down. Once I get it over these candies, I'm gonna press it down on all sides. Everywhere you have tape, you press it down. And once you do that, make sure it's stuck really good. Just press it, and guess what? You're done. You're done, you're done. And so I made a bow to go on mine. I can totally hold this up. It's not going anywhere. And I'm gonna make a bow to go on it. I just made a finger bow, and I should have grabbed red, but pink is okay. I just made a little finger bow to go on it. We're not gonna go into details about how to make these right now, but and I'm sorry, but we're gonna learn one thing at a time. So I simply made like a little hand finger bow to go on it. And then once I made this, I pretty much, I cut the ends off of it. I didn't want it like hanging down. And then I don't have my glue with me, but I took this after I made the bow, and I simply put a piece of hot glue here, and I hot glued it to the top right here. That's how I had my cute little bow up there. I just hot glued it up there. So you don't have to make a bow. You might be making this for a man, and you might be using another background, but this is what I did. So let me back it up. Let me back it up. Look what we made. Super cute, super neat, super fast, super easy. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and you got adult friends. You don't have to buy them liquor. You could put other stuff in here. This is what I like. So, you know, you do whatever floats the person's boat that you're making this for. So I am freezing cold. Mind you, I have on a hoodie and a jacket, and it's freezing out here in the garage. I'm a Florida girl, but you know, Florida people, we don't do weather. So cold weather, it's probably about, I don't know, probably 40 something low 40s. I don't know. Whatever it is, too cold for us. So, you know, we're beach bums. So anyway, so super cute. I love it. I can't wait to see y'all's. The template is on my website. $1. You get all of those 10 templates for free. All different sizes, easy to use, Canva link. Make sure you tag me in the videos after you do it and have fun. And I'll see y'all soon, probably in another week or so. You know, we got to get ready for Valentine's. So let me go figure out what I'm going to make. If y'all got some ideas of what I can make, leave me a comment, write me a message, send me an email. I like to hear from y'all.